Hey guys, it is Siani Dior back with another video. And if you see my last blog post or you follow my social medias, then you will see that I dropped Silent Hunger, guys. Yes, Silent Hunger. And it's crazy because I was sitting right here when I got the revelation. So now I feel better about making a video right here because I was going to go out and stuff like that, but I had stuff to do. And now I'm back home and I'm sitting in the same spot I had the revelation in. So I'm actually glad this worked out. But yes, Silent Hunger, y'all. When I got this idea of Silent Hunger, I was watching an artist named Trim, the one who sang that song Coconut Water. Her. I was watching her on stage, and anytime I come across her videos, I'm always fascinated by her animated, like, charismatic character. And I was just looking. I was so fascinated. I'm just like really like looking at her. And I went to the comments, and somebody said, "She's hungry." And I was like, yes, she is. Like, she is. And she's eating the stage up. She's eating the girls. She's eating. Right? And that made me think. I'm like, I'm hungry. But am I eating the way that will get me to the places I desire? Am I eating enough? And I connected that to physical hunger. Thinking of the kind of person that I am. Because even if I'm physically hungry, I will sit in my hunger. I will endure hunger and not speak up and say, "Hey, I'm hungry. What's to eat?" You know what I mean? But people who are hungry and they step out and they take risk and they live in that they execute. You know what I mean? Those are the type of people you look at and you see and you can comment under a post and say that they're hungry. But there's so many people living in hunger and not speaking up, not taking initiative into following their goals and doing what it is that they desire to do. And you just sitting there with all of that, the ideas and greatness just bottled up inside of you because you won't speak and let people know what it is that you need. You have to eat. If you're hungry, you will die. If you're sitting there hungry, you are rejecting your body. You are rejecting what your body needs. So what that look like in your career, in your creativity, in your job, anything like that, your performance is not at its peak. You're not hitting the peak of your performance. You're not even taking a step to, you're not taking a step to get to the next, whatever that next may be. You know what I mean? You gotta speak up. You gotta go eat. Go eat. If you're hungry, say something. You can't fear people reactions, what they think, how they feel, anything like that. Because if anybody have a problem with you being hungry, that is a problem within themselves. It's not on you. And sometimes I get it. You don't want to deal with people. You don't want to deal with rejection. You don't want to, but all of these things make you stronger. You won't fail by trying. You won't fail overall unless you give up. And I know y'all probably heard that before. Like, the only way you fail is if you give up. But you can never fail by actually trying. And you may fail like that one time, that task, like that one thing. But if you keep going, you keep trying. If you're a type of person that don't take no for an answer, you will not fail. You will indeed succeed. Indeed. And I feel like this just connected me to the book of Exodus when Moses was freeing the Israelites from Egypt and taking heed to God's instruction. When God told Moses to go and face Pharaoh and tell Pharaoh to let his people go, and Pharaoh rejected letting his people go, God said, if you don't let my people go, he's going to send this plague. He's going to send frogs to cover the whole nation. He's going to send blood. He's going to make the rivers and the lakes into blood. They won't have nothing to drink. He kept sending plagues over and over. And every time you deny letting my people go, I'm going to send something that'll hurt you and your people. Let my people go. Okay. Flood the land with frogs. Let my people go. Okay. Flood the land with blood. Okay. Let my people go. Flood the land with something else. And it got to the point where now, all right, you're not letting my people go. We're going to kill all the firstborn sons. And I'm going to make sure all my people, all the Israelites, they all had to sacrifice an animal, take the blood, put it on a doorpost, and do all of that so God can differentiate who his people is from the people who are not. And everybody who did not do what God asked them to do, they all lost a firstborn son in their households. How did that connect to this? I know it connected. It connected. But how? Where am I going with this? Why did I connect this to that? I know it connects, but how? Girl.
I'm trying to figure this out myself.
Hold on, I'm gonna come back. Hold on. Okay, whatever. God said, the Lord said all the firstborn sons, and right, they died, right? So I think at that point, that's when Pharaoh let the people go. And in the wilderness, as these people are being led to freedom, of course, it's not going to be easy being led to freedom. Like, you're in a wilderness, you don't know what's going on. You're going with the flow. Everybody's not going to have a perfect plan before, get into that promised land. You know what I mean? You just got to go with the flow. But the Israelites were complaining to Moses, saying how they're hungry, they thirsty. Why did you take us from the land? We had food, we had this, we had that. But you were being abused. You were being abused. So I'm trying to move you to something better. You know what I mean?
To help you.
So, okay, I'm going to get off of that because I forgot where I was going with that. I'm going to allow the Holy Spirit to lead to do his thing. But yes, guys, when like the resources and everything that you need is already out there. Like, the world already was expecting you. God was expecting you, before you already came into the world. So all of that you feel bottled up inside of you, like you just have to get out, it's there for a reason. Like, you have to utilize that. I feel like you only holding it in is not hurting anybody. Well, it is hurting people.
Yeah.
It actually is, but it's gonna hurt you more.
Yes.
To even know that you're hurting other people. It'll hurt me to know that I'm not showing up for the people who are under the sound of my voice. Girl. There are people called to you. If you're called to music, your music is healing to someone. If you are called to drawing, your drawing is healing to someone. your mission behind the drawing, the understanding behind that drawing, it encourages somebody else.
And if you do fashion, you're encouraging somebody else.
Anything. If you are called to content, your voice is helping somebody else. Somebody is waiting for your voice.
Your beautiful voice.
Somebody is waiting for the words that come out of your mouth to is going to heal them. You know what I mean?
And make them feel better.
So silent hunger. You got to learn how to speak up, to study, to seek, to pursue what it is that you are called to without fear, without doubt, but with confidence and surety in yourself and God. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust that things will work out for the good. Okay? Now I know this video was all over the place, and I'm posting it just as is. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm posting this. But yeah, go tune into my last blog post, Silent Hunger. If y'all want to read it in full, like y'all can do it like that. Follow me on Instagram at Siani Dior. My TikTok is Siani Selby. My Substack is I for Growth. EYEFORGROWTH. But yes, y'all. I hope y'all stay through that because let me tell y'all, that was just like a lot. I was really trying to figure out like where was I going, but I couldn't. It didn't connect. It still didn't connect. And it probably will later. And when it do, I'll probably come back on here and give y'all like the connection. But I lost it and it never came back. So oh, and if y'all connected it, then let me know in the comments. Like if y'all read Exodus or y'all seen where I was coming from, let me know in the comments because your girl, she lost it. So yeah, but thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know what y'all thought. And yeah, love y'all down. Okay, I found where I was going. I said that you will only fail by not trying. I said the only way you can actually, I just said that. The only way you can actually fail is by not trying, right? And you probably fail at that one time, like that one time trying. You probably failed the first time. You probably failed the second time. You probably failed the third time. Keep trying. If you feel like this is the thing, this is what's going to get me here, you keep trying, right? That's why I connected it to Exodus, because every time Moses approached Pharaoh, it failed every time. Pharaoh's heart was hardened. He went to Pharaoh and said, let God's people go. Pharaoh said, nope. He went back. Let God's people go. Pharaoh said, nope. God sends a plague. Let God's people go. Nope. God sends a plague. Let God's people go. Nope. God sends a plague. The last plague, he finally let God's people go. And then they got in the mix. And when they got in the mix, what happens in the wilderness, you know, the wilderness has its own story. But before they actually got out, it took many attempts to actually get them out of that thing. You know what I mean? And on to the next. So that's how I was connecting the book of Exodus. But yeah, go ahead with the rest of the video.